All right, so Trump went on is that NATO? Yeah, NATO.
Thank you. Deborah Haynes from Sky News.
Hi.
Hello.
Sky News.
The language that you have used when talking to Donald Trump has been notable because of its flattery. Today you called him daddy, and you sent a text message to him that was gushing with praise. Is this the way that you feel you have to act when doing business with the US president, through flattery and praise?
Did it just call him daddy? Is that what it? I don't know about that. Hold on a second.
Isn't it
I'm
a
gonna
bit
have to look it up.
demeaning, and doesn't it make you look weak?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit of a question of taste, but I think he's a good friend. And when he is doing stuff which is forcing us to, for example, when it comes to making more investments, I mean, would you ever think that this would be the result of this summit if he would not have been re-elected president? Do you really think that
exactly.
7 or 8 countries who said, yeah, somewhere in the 2030s we might meet the 2%? We've now all decided in the last 4 or 5 months to get to 2%. So doesn't
2%.
he deserve some praise?
So this is what the Trump wants them to go up to 5% for NATO. Put in 5%. I don't know how much the U.S. put. When it comes to the budget, when it comes to the money, I think it's more than 2%. And we're not even in that area. The United States is not even in that area, in Europe. They need to put more money in. That's got to be 2%. That's, dude.
And when it comes to Iran, the fact that he took this decisive action, very targeted, to make sure that Iran would not be able to.
Oh man, it just. I bet Trump likes that. They call him daddy. They're all friends though. They're friends. It's not she's just trying to create drama.
Get his hands on a nuclear capability. I think he deserves all the praise.
Yeah.
All right, let's come to the center section now. I see CNN in the fourth row.
Oh, CNN.
Thank you so much. I want to follow up on what you just said about the strikes in Iran. But first, can I ask you on Article 5, do you believe that Article 5 is subject to interpretation?
Goodness. Listen to this evil. Look at her face. She looks as if she's not up to. She always looks like she's not up. She's not up to no good, man. She's up to no good. That's what she look like. Look at that stare.
Well, Article 5 is absolutely clear, and at the same time, we have always said we will never go into details when exactly Article 5 will be triggered. And why not? Because we don't want to make our adversaries any wiser.
And to follow up on Iran, sir, you just praised the U.S. strikes in Iran, saying that you do believe it will help prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. There have been questions about where that highly enriched uranium is, and if Iran moved it before the United States struck on Saturday night. Do you have concerns about that and whether or not it poses a threat to NATO?
Look what happened last weekend. American B-2s. Nobody in the world is able to do this.
Yeah.
Only in the United States. You are 25% of the world economy. You are by far the biggest military power in the world. Only the United States is capable to do this. So the B-2s, the fantastic pilots in those fighter jets, the bombs which were used to get deep into these nuclear facilities in Iran. Nobody has that type of stuff.
Yeah,
and
true.
History made you the leader. History made you the ones who have to take action when it is necessary. And I think what President Trump did here is take a very targeted, chirurgical operation to take out as much as possible Iran's capability to get to a nuclear weapon. And I commend him for that.
Exactly. But I got to find that call her daddy thing. I need to find that. All right, so I found it. This is when Donald Trump is referring to Iran and Israel, fighting like children.
You can't stop them. Let them fight for about 2-3 minutes. Then it's easy to stop them.
And then Daddy has to sometimes use strong language.
You have to use strong.
Daddy said, So just daddy said, the daddy said has to use a strong language.
Language. Every once in a while, you have to use a certain word.
I think we have to join the others, Donald.
Yes, we're going to join some other group. Yes, thank you. Katie, one
last question. Do you believe
she's so good. That's the only reason I pay.
Thank you, Mr. President.
She used to be very difficult.
Is that Katie, that lady from CNN? Yeah. Let's see what this is.
Do you believe that this strike on the Iranian nuclear program will lead to the release of the hostages in Gaza?
I think that it helped a little bit. It showed a lot of power. Yeah, I think it helped. But we're going to get separately, even before this, we were very close to making a deal on Gaza.
Yeah.
I think this helped, yes.
Negotiation. That's what Trump is good at. And this is another one. What I know the news now is like the media is just, they're talking about this one that, Trump saying that, Israel and Iran and all of them, all the, countries are children because he's the daddy. So they're asking about that.
Deborah Haynes from Sky News. Mark Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO allies as kind of children?
No, he likes me. I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back.
Look at Marco Rubio. Oh, man. Look at Marco. He lost it.
And I'll hit him hard, okay? No?
He
did it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Do you regard your NATO allies, though, as kind of like children, and they're obviously listening to you and they're spending more, and you're obviously appreciative of that, but do you hope that actually they're going to be able to defend themselves, defend Europe on their own?
I think they need help a little bit at the beginning, and I think they'll be able to, and I think they're going to remember this day. And this was a big day for NATO. This was a very big day. They took it. One of the gentlemen said, you know what? We've been trying to raise the rate for 30 years, he said, 20 years, from almost the beginning. And he's been there for a long time. He said, until you came along, it never happened. What you did is amazing. It's been sort of an amazing day for a lot of reasons, but also for that. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think they can do it without you, though, in the future? Can they do it without
ask Mark.
States?
I mean, you have to ask Mark.
All right. So that's it. I think the the media and all that, especially the anti-Trump, man, that what do you mean they're little children? Oh man, they're mad. So anyway, that's it, folks. Call him daddy.